Hello friends, welcome in this video. In this video, we will discuss about some competitive exams which usually appear in class 10, and those exams are quite prestigious. So if you crack them, those will bring you a lot of glory. So first, many competitive exams are there, but the main exam is NTSE, as you know, National Talent Search Examination. This exam is very prestigious. It is held in every states and union territories for stage 1, and then the selected students for stage 2 appear this exam. In the first stage, the questions were very easy. Okay, the questions are very easy. So to crack NDC stage 1, the first thing which you should do is to solve NCERT book of class 9 and 10 completely. Okay, only first basic NCERT book class 9 and 10, every numerical, and for some extra numerical you can also practice from S-Chan. That book is very good. And also Golden Guide has also a lot of numericals. Those also you can practice to optimize your marks. And surely if you will practice those, you will get selected in NTC. For SST, the best thing is you should prepare from the state board books. Only from the state board books, not from your NCERT, because only the history part is coming from NCERT, and the others, just geography, civics, and economics, those are from the state board books. Whichever state or union territory you are, you follow the state board or union territory book which is prescribed by your state government. Okay. So now for the mental ability, verbal and non-verbal reasoning of R.S. Agrawal. This book is best. The questions from NTC, 60% questions of the paper are from this book, Dr. R.S. Agrawal, S-Chan. This is quite lengthy book, but you can solve it with consistent practice. So do not panic about NTC, and you must have a belief that you can crack it. Otherwise, it is very hard for you to success in those. And in NTC is quite basic level for stage 1, but in stage 2 it is the questions are of quite good level, and those are quite tough also, because only 1000 students out of 5000 or 6000 students will be selected. So the question was framed on this style. So for every if you will commit 3 mistake in 3 questions in stage 2, then you will lose 1 mark extra. That is, 1 mark is negative mark. 1 mark negative marking is there for 3 questions. Okay. The best book to prepare for this is McGraw-Hill study package for NTSE. This book is best. You prepare only from this book, and if you want some more clarity in your concept, then IIT Foundation series from Trishna, that means Pearson, this book is best. You read all these books and practice. And for physics and chemistry, the best thing is you practice all the numericals. And biology is of quite tough level. You can read class 11 and 12 NCERT. Otherwise, MTG Biology Foundation course, that book is also very helpful for you. MTG Every Book Foundation course is very helpful for NTC, as well as for various Olympiads which are there in class 2. Okay. So in NTC stage 2 also quite high level algebra questions are asked. So you can practice Hall and Knight. This book is very helpful for you. Okay. Hall and Knight has many chapters, and this is not so quite big book, but those questions are quite tough. So if you can read this, you can read, or you can ask your tutor to teach this to make your concept clear in this book. Okay. R.D. Sharma is the best book to prepare for mathematics, not only for NTSE but also for your boards and other competitive examinations. This book is the best. You practice maths and mental ability daily, and for science you can practice science in night. Okay. SST also, you should take out time from your busy schedule. I know in class 10 it is quite hard to take out time, but you should manage your time properly. Okay. In class 10 also, various coaching institute conduct their admission test, and those are also quite prestigious. and those questions are very very tough. Not very tough. If you practice consistently, you practice, then it is not tough for you. But for those who are not practicing consistently, the questions. So there are many coaching institute of India, such as Resonance, Allen, Akash, and then many others are there. So their entrance examination are also quite prestigious. There is also cash money for the toppers in those examinations, and I hope you can. And I know that you can also top in this exam. The main thing you need is consistent hard work, practice, and self confidence. Without self confidence, you cannot do anything. So for those coaching institute exam such as FTRE, then ResoStat, ResoFast, Allen, that those exams which are conducted. Yeah, for chemistry, you can read foundation course of MTG. This book is very helpful, and also for other concepts, you can also uh, what take a glance at class 11 books. If you are of class 9, you should take glance of class 11, and if you are of class 10, class 12 book you should also see, because organic chemistry concept is better explained in class 12 book, so that book also you can see. And from NTC book is not quite helpful for those, but for ResoStat, NTC book is very very helpful, because in ResoStat all the questions are of NTC stage 2 level. So if you want to optimize your marks, so the best thing is practice McGraw Hill. This book you practice by heart. This book, I can say, practice this book a lot of times. Don't waste your time. The first thing, don't waste your time. You practice all these books properly. For before the day of the examinations, the thing you should do is remember the formulas in mathematics and physics, and some important terms you should also revise of biology and of chemistry. This will help you to optimize your marks. uh, the first thing you should start your preparation is with the NCRT book, very basic. The NCRT book is very basic. So for foundation, the best thing is first you start reading NCRT books. Then after completing this book, you choose any other reference book which will help to make your concept more clear. Okay. For physics, the best thing you can do is IIT Foundation Series Pearson. The all the concepts in this book are explained in a clear manner, so you can also read this. You can see the contents: kinematics, dynamics, heat, light, hydrostatics, wave motion and sound, electricity, electromagnetism, modern physics, sources of energy, electronics. Among these chapters, the chapters which you should practice a lot for competitive exams is kinematics, then dynamics, light, wave motion and sound, electricity, electromagnetism, and sources of energy. These chapters are very very essential for any competitive examination. These books you practice. The IIT Foundation series of chemistry of Pearson is also very helpful. You can practice from those. And also, if you want a good book of good quality, you can also purchase McGraw Hill JE Chemistry for Foundation. That book also is very helpful for you. So, and for physics, the best thing you should practice all the numericals. MTG, all the questions which are there, you practice. Golden guide of class 10 and 9 science, you can practice those. And for SST also, golden guide is very very helpful, because in those the important dates are given in brief, and all the question answer which are there, if you will revise all this question answer, you can also score a lot of marks. So for cutoff, I can say you, normally the cutoff is 115 or 120. So if you score 120, but in some states like Rajasthan, Delhi, sorry, Union Territory Delhi, and in states like Rajasthan and UP, the cutoff is quite higher. In Rajasthan, it is around 139, and in Gujarat also, it is around 130. So in those states, the students who are seeing this video of those states, they should prepare a lot, because if they have to score minimum around 140 to qualify for the second round. And for states like Odisha, Bihar, and other states, the cutoff is not so high. So the marks you can score in those states to qualify for the second level is it's some around 120 marks. Okay, out of 150, 120 marks you can score. This will definitely help you to qualify for the second round. And believe me, NTC is quite helpful for you, because it will also provide you with scholarship for future education which will take. You may take IIT or medicals. Those books which will purchase, this will be quite helpful for you. So the money which is given to you by NTSC, after NTSC, if you become an NTSC scholar, then you can purchase all those books very easily, because the scholarship is 2000 per month, so it will help you a lot. Okay. Or if you practice all those books properly, mental ability consistent practice is required, because not only for NTSC, but also for olympiads and other entrance examinations, it is quite helpful, because in every entrance examination, mental ability questions are asked. And believe me, if you practice all these things, then you can find the paper very easy, whatever paper it may be. It may be NTSC, or it may be olympiad, or anything. You can also, I think you can also score full marks in those if you practice all these books properly. If you practice all these books properly. Okay. So I hope you understood what I'm saying. So thank you for that. If you like these things, so if you like those things, please subscribe to my channel, Students Academy. I can also give you more updates about competitive examinations which I will update. Okay, thank you.